It was a season of wins and losses and emotions that united a community. The Uvalde Coyotes football team played under difficult circumstances, and now their head coach, Wade Miller, has been nominated for an award for his work on and off the field. The Houston Texans nominated Miller for the NFL High School Coach of the Year award. It represents the best in coaching at the high school level.
And I was shocked. I mean, to me, this is just what I'm supposed to do. The most rewarding part of all this is for these guys to see them enjoy their season and to see them uplift their community.
You can hear more from Miller right now on KSAT12. Just look for this story.
A rough night for our San Antonio Spurs. They're on the road in Los Angeles after losing to the Lakers. They hope to bounce back last night against the Clippers, but LA came to play, outscoring the Spurs in all 4 quarters. Although 5 Spurs finished the night in double figures, they just didn't have the firepower to compete with the Clippers' Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers get a blowout win, the final from LA, Clippers 138, Spurs 100. Next up for the Silver and Black, they return home to take on the Phoenix Suns. Tip-off is set for tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the AT&T Center.
Pro football coverage powered by Davis Law Firm.
A huge weekend in the NFL. This Sunday, we're going to find out who's going to represent the National Football Conference and the American Football Conference in Super Bowl 57. Starting with the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers are going to head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at Lincoln Financial Field.
Then over in the AFC, the highly anticipated matchup between Joe Burrow's Cincinnati Bengals and Patrick Mahomes' Kansas City Chiefs will kick off at 5:30 on Sunday at Arrowhead in KC. The winners of these games will go on to the Super Bowl.
You mean Joe Burrows, the former LSU quarterback?
Hey,
okay.
You said it.
I said melatonin, fish oil, zinc, probiotics. It's time to open up your medicine cabinet. Supplements have grown in popularity over the years, and more people are taking them. But do they all really work? Today at 5, 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz is going to share the supplements that are worth it and the ones that are not really beneficial. It's coming up your way today at 5. Federal agents announcing a major cybercrime bust, saying that they hacked the hackers.
That's right. ABC's Aaron Katersky reports agents say they were able to infiltrate the Hive ransomware group who broke into schools and even hospitals.
The Russia-linked hacking gang known as Hive, considered one of the most prolific and dangerous, has been shut down.
Simply put, using lawful means, we hacked the hackers.
Since Hive was detected in 2021, it has targeted thousands of victims, deploying malicious software at hospitals, schools, and critical infrastructure, locking up computers and demanding a ransom. Now the FBI and international police have seized its servers and the keys to decrypt its software.
Preventing at least $130 million in ransom payments and cutting off the gas that's fueling Hive's fire.
Hive hackers have been blamed for stealing the data of 270,000 patients at a medical complex in Louisiana. And as COVID cases were surging, it rendered a hospital in Ohio unable to accept new patients.
The Hive has been targeting the healthcare system, universities, and everyday Americans for some time now. So they've stolen well over $150 million. It's no joke.
For the last 6 months, the FBI has been helping victims recover their files without paying the ransom, but there have been no arrests.
Cyber criminals will up their game. Cybercrime is a constantly evolving threat, and I think this sends the right message, but I don't think this is the end game by any stretch.
Federal authorities have long accused Russia of harboring ransomware groups like Hive, so they're not going away. But the FBI hopes this case convinces companies that have been hit to come forward. That way the FBI can try to track the hack, recover some money, or make it so those companies don't have to pay the ransom to get their material back. Aaron Katersky, ABC News, New York.
The National Archives is going back 6 administrations, asking former presidents and vice presidents to check their files for classified documents. The archive sent a letter asking the former leaders to check their files to ensure material thought to be personal does not inadvertently contain presidential records. Now, reps for former Presidents Clinton, George W. Bush, Obama, and the late George H.W. Bush say all classified records had been turned over to the archives upon leaving office. This comes after the recent discovery of classified documents at the homes of President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump and former Vice President Mike Pence.
Southwest Airlines testing software fixes that were developed after its Christmas travel nightmare meltdown. The airline now choosing to upgrade its current crew scheduling software rather than replacing the entire system. It comes as multiple investigations and reviews continue into this situation. The airline and its employees have said the system left Southwest unable to recover from its winter storms on some of the busiest travel days of the year. The airline canceled more than 16,700 flights between December 21st and the 29th. That's about half of its schedule during that period. The company currently testing that software. It expects to begin using the new stuff in a few weeks.
And folks, if prices at the pump seem to be on the rise, you're probably right. Today, AAA said the national average for regular gas has jumped to $3.50 a gallon. That's a 12-cent increase from last week and a 40-cent increase over the last month, and more than 9% since the end of last year. Now, experts say the rise is unusual for this time of year. Prices are usually lower due to winter weather keeping more people off the roads. The problem seems to be supply. Extreme weather in much of the United States near the end of last year caused a series of outages at the refineries that produce the gasoline, jet fuel, and diesel.
Taking a look outside with live cam, the clouds have moved in. Less blue skies than we would like, but a little bit of rain on the way.
It's true. We do have rain. And by the way, there's a little bit of blue sky showing up at the moment. It'll be fleeting, though. The skies will definitely cloud up overnight tonight, and we're headed towards a fairly cloudy Saturday. Want to show you a picture. We had an incredible sunrise this morning. Did you see it? We got so many pictures in. Of course, yesterday we had the cool clouds, the hole punch, Fall Street clouds. Now today we had this incredible sunrise, and this is just one example coming out of Helotes. Love the colors. Love the textures there of that cloudiness that was working through this morning just in time to get those very, very nice colors. Thank you so much for submitting that. And now we're really starting to cloud up. You can see the cloud deck that stretches from Houston, San Antonio, Corpus Christi down to Brownsville. We're kind of right on the edge of it, right? So parts of the hill country are still sunny, but clouds, as I said, will really start to thicken up overnight. And we are seeing a few breaks right over San Antonio right there. That's what we were looking at there on the live cam. They probably won't last that long. 56 degrees, 2 o'clock, 58 our high temperature today. There will be some peaks of sun, but then going cloudy tonight. 56 at 8 o'clock and down into the low 50s by midnight tomorrow morning. Drizzle, fog, mist, just kind of a damp scenario setting up for Saturday, and some rain chances also on Sunday before rain chances actually step up some next week. There's a lot in the 7-day forecast, so we're going to share it with you here in just a few minutes, guys.
Thank you, Justin. It's tax season, but we have some easy ways to save money, energy, and even lower your tax bill.
And it's cat versus machine in a viral video. Who won the battle? Still ahead.
Hello everyone, these are your top headlines for Cheddar News. It's official, the FDA wants COVID vaccines to be as common as your flu shot. Yesterday, an FDA panel released their long-term strategy to fight new COVID strains. The new strategy follows established procedures used to treat the flu, so that means yearly vaccine updates for different strains and an annual vaccination. Meanwhile, Chipotle is going on a hiring spree. The restaurant chain wants to hire 15,000 workers, that ahead of their spring burrito season. Chipotle says the period from March through May is their busiest time of the year. Right now, Chipotle has a restaurant staff of about 100,000 employees. And Spotify is launching a new program. This to shine a light on LGBTQ plus voices. The music streamer unveiled Glow. This is a new platform that puts LGBTQ plus musicians, artists, and podcasters at the forefront. The program will feature playlists and artist spotlights, as well as partnership opportunities as well. And that's Cheddar News Update. I'm Baker Machado coming to you from Cheddar Studios in Lower Manhattan.
BuzzFeed stock jumped 150% Thursday after announcing its use of artificial intelligence to create content.
Okay, follow this. BuzzFeed is planning to work with ChatGPT, creator of OpenAI. They're going to create quizzes and help with brainstorming, but will not use AI when it comes to writing their news stories, thankfully. ChatGPT is a powerful new artificial intelligence chatbot tool.
Now, BuzzFeed co-founder and chief executive Jonah Peretti says AI-inspired content will now be a part of their core business. Media industry leaders say artificial intelligence will revolutionize the content creation businesses. The Associated Press began using artificial intelligence to automate news stories nearly a decade ago.
Makes me a little nervous. And speaking of ChatGPT, it's apparently smart enough to pass graduate level exams. However, it's not an A student yet.
The bot recently passed law exams in 4 courses at the University of Minnesota and another exam at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Business. That's according to professors at the schools. At the law school, the bot performed on average at the level of a C+ student, achieving a low but passing grade in all 4 courses. Over at Penn, it earned a B to B- grade in a business management course exam at the Wharton School.
So I'm as smart as a chatbot. All right.
That's 2 of us.
The business professional there said the bot did an amazing job at answering basic operations management and process analysis questions, but it struggled when it came to the more advanced prompts. He said it also made surprising mistakes in basic math, just like us.
Of course it did. We all do. Well, the Inflation Reduction Act passed last year has increased the tax credit for making energy efficient improvements to your home. The tax credits are available for the next 10 years.
ABC's Ginger Z explains why people need to start planning now if they want to save the most money.
We've got a lot of winter left, so you could keep those utility bills in check by reducing energy use in your home and making some upgrades. You could save up to $400 a year by simply switching to LED light bulbs or using a smart thermostat to turn down the temp when you're not home. But for bigger savings, like updating appliances or replacing doors and windows, there are new tax credits that can help.
The great thing about these options is they do bring a lot of different benefits. There's the climate angle, but they're also often they're cheaper to own and use.
And some of those upgrades can help keep your energy costs down.
We've unfortunately seen a lot of increases in the costs of fossil fuels across the board and in home heating options. Heat pumps are one of the only home heating options that hasn't seen a spike in their costs.
The Inflation Reduction Act tax credits offer thousands of dollars back for purchases like heat pumps and up to 30% back for installing solar panels. Rebates for energy-efficient appliances and other home upgrades are also expected to roll out later this year for the families that meet the income requirements. You can check out more details about these programs at whitehouse.gov/clean energy. With this Climate Minute, I'm Ginger Z.
I'm taking a look outside with LiveCam. It is 55 degrees, and I have to say, the skies have truly been making the headlines with the punch hole clouds and the sunsets and sunrises.
The sunrise this morning, truly, I even saw it. The little peak of sunrise I get to see from my back door was gorgeous.
It was on point. You should have seen me because I looked out the window and I saw the colors, and it was a full-on sprint up the steps to the roof so I could get the picture.
That was smart, yeah.
It was very Instagrammable. We made that happen, but it was beautiful. 52 so far today, but temperatures are starting to rise now. The sun's trying to peek through here in San Antonio. 35 the low this morning. Records are 84 at 18, so that gives you an idea of just kind of the spread between the high and the low that we can see this time of year. We do have some colder weather on the way, especially as we get into next week. We'll look at the numbers coming up.
Weekend plans, some canceled because it's just a little too soupy tomorrow.
Depends on what you're doing, right, Justin?
Yeah, a little bit of drizzle never hurt anybody, but it is going to be kind of just overall kind of wet and the drizzly, misty stuff that we get around here. That's going to be the case probably tomorrow morning, and then we may get a few showers on top of that. We mentioned the sunrise. I got to show another picture because there's just so many good ones. I see this one. I could say thank you, ma'am, because it's an invite, ma'am. See it? Yeah, but it looks like the sky is on fire. That's incredible with the palm tree there in the foreground. We love that picture. A lot of great ones. Again, you can check those out, by the way, on our KSAT Connect. You can check out other people's pictures too. Those clouds, they kind of moved along, those high clouds, but now we're getting more clouds feeding in from the south, and it's mostly cloudy right now. It'll get even cloudier tonight and into tomorrow. 55 degrees right now at Stinson, 54 Kelly, 53 at Randolph. Southeasterly winds are light. And there's that cloud deck. It's been pretty significant. We do have some thinning of the clouds, though, right over San Antonio, and that's why the sun's trying to pop out a little bit. That may give us a small boost in temperatures. Still, we'll stay in the 50s today with highs in the upper 50s here in town. 52 right now, officially at the airport, 58 Stinson. Out in the sun, temperatures aren't that much warmer. 58 Del Rio, 54 right now in Kerrville, and mid-50s down around Stinson, 58 right now Pleasanton. Canyon Lake, one of the cool spots, checking in at 49 at this hour. Here's what we're looking at on water vapor. Not a lot to see here, but there's some little disturbances trying to work in our direction. There's a little one right there that'll begin to work in tomorrow, and that's what's going to give us just a little bit of lift. We'll bring in some of those showers and drizzle. It's helping to pull in the moisture. And the forecast does call for 56 at 2 o'clock, 57 by 3 p.m. We top out at 58. Cloudy tonight and cloudy tomorrow. Temperatures won't move that much because we have the clouds and a little added moisture there. We do start to add in that chance for drizzle as early as midnight. So let's look at the forecast here. This is 5 o'clock, still shows mostly cloudy skies, but everyone goes cloudy tomorrow. And 7 a.m., there's that drizzle and mist. It doesn't really show up so well on the computer models, but it'll be there. Maybe even a little bit of fog mixed in. And then a few actual showers will be possible I-35 east into the afternoon. But anything we see tomorrow is going to be very light. It will not add up to much at all. It's just going to be cloudy and, again, sort of drizzly and misty to start. Here comes a front on Sunday, and this is one we'll need to watch. There could be some showers and maybe a storm along this. This is midday Sunday. As it progresses south, there's a chance for rain. Not a great chance, but we do need to mention that in the forecast. And Sunday, I think we do actually see some sun, too, which will help to boost temperatures to near 70 before this front comes through. And then the front will really cool things down. We'll see some pretty chilly numbers by the time we get into Monday. So here's how your weekend looks. 62 Saturday, lots of clouds all day long, a little bit of drizzle early, maybe a light shower late. 70 on Sunday, we'll keep in a chance for a shower or storm as that front comes through. Then it turns breezy and cooler. And then we await our next storm system, which will sit out west for a couple days, but it gives us an overrunning pattern. So we see that overrunning pattern create some light rain. It'll keep things cold and cloudy here Monday and Tuesday. And then as that energy gets a little bit closer on Wednesday, I think our rain chances jump up some. Hopefully we can get some better rainfall totals. Because I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, most everything we see will be pretty light, maybe a little bit heavier on Wednesday. So 70 Sunday, as we said, but 49 Monday, 48 Tuesday, 50 Wednesday. It'll be chilly next week. Lots of clouds, and it could be a little bit wet, too. A lot more like the winters we remember around here. And then look for some clearing by Thursday, guys.
Thank you, Justin. A crafty cat that loves to open cabinets and doors might have met his match with a microwave. Uh-oh, there's a viral battle, and it's underway after the break.
If you're like me, and if sometimes you feel like you can't wait to get at whatever you put in the microwave, well, wait till you meet Bentley the cat.
Well, Bentley tries. CNN's Jeannie Mose has a handle on a story about a kitty who tugged his way onto viral fame.
There was nothing micro about the epic battle waged by Bentley the cat against this microwave. He yanked it. He physically moved it. He would have certainly gotten into it if it weren't for the child lock his owners put on it to keep him out.
His body language while doing it, it doesn't seem like a cat.
He's got this physique, he's got like a great body. Using his legs like arms, he might have pulled the microwave right off the counter if the cord weren't plugged in. No wonder this sometimes cross-eyed cat from Sheridan, Oregon has gone viral with millions of views. Bentley has been obsessed with the microwave ever since Brittany Sheasel left pizza in it.
The microwave is wide open and the pizza is on the floor and gone pretty much.
They also had to put a lock on the kitchen cabinets where Bentley uses all 4 legs. Without the child lock, we clocked him getting into the microwave in 8 seconds flat. Brittany says the appliance is his best friend. Have there been any close calls where you've almost pressed cook?
Oh my goodness. No, surprising amount of people on the video were telling me to close the door.
This story reminds me of one I did 27 years ago about Piggy the bull terrier who got into the fridge so often his owner had to keep it locked.
And then I stick it through the hole.
But when it's cat versus microwave, sometimes the cat moves the appliance and sometimes the appliance moves him. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Love this story. The fact that he was able to work around the child lock. It's really impressive.
Beautiful cat, too. All right, we're going to head over to SA Live over in Market Square.
It is Friday. It is gray and cloudy, so we need something nice and warm to eat.
Yes, so let's cook it up. We've got Chef Brian West here, and you've got your own spin on something that's perfect for a day on the ranch, right?
Absolutely. So we're going to do a little spin on migas today, and it's, delicious.
All right, eggs. Big question. Do you salt before you cook them or after?
I highly recommend you salt them before. So you whisk them up a little bit, put the salt in there. That'll kind of get it denaturing. It'll kind of smooth out the eggs a little bit and make them easier to cook.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. And he is going to be busy all day long this show, and then out to the rodeo barbecue contest going on right now. Yeah, Jen's going to be, I hope she brings some barbecue back with that. Jen's busy today. She's out there, and guess what she did earlier? Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
The wrestler.
She got to meet with a wrestler.
Take a look.
Hey, it's a very busy weekend here in the Alamo City. One of the big events happening, the Royal Rumble. And we have a special visitor who's making his entrance now. You may know him, Mr. Damian Priest. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm scared.
You ready?
He's got a great voice, too.
Yes.
Valentine's right around the corner. Have you ever seen a more beautiful box of chocolates, all hand decorated? And we are going to learn how to make some wonderful eclairs. I can't wait to dig into these chocolates.
And if Valentine's Day isn't your thing, how about anti-Valentine's Day? We're going to tell you how you can celebrate that. We went out to the San Antonio Zoo.
That and a whole lot more coming up on SA Live, so stick around.